We spent $5,000 extra to go to Disney World today.
Hey there, man fam, we are back and checking something off the bucket list. We are going on a VIP tour at Walt Disney World.
This is Disney's white glove creme de la creme service.
This is the utmost in luxury in Walt Disney World. Super excited to all do this today. And as a bonus, there are some new experiences that we haven't done yet in the park, so we get to do those today as part of the tour. So you're coming with us.
Let's go.
Before we meet up with our guide, first want to give a shout out and thank you to Be Our Guest Vacations, who partnered with us and sponsored this video. They not only booked our tour for us, but they also booked us a stay at the Wilderness Lodge. We didn't have to do anything. They took care of everything for us, which is just one more reason to book with a travel agent because it makes it way easier on your end. Even a Disney World pro like me has never booked a VIP tour before, so she took care of everything. Now, a few basics about VIP tours in Walt Disney World. These are private tours for up to 10 guests, and they range from $450 to $900 an hour depending on the time of year you visit. There's a minimum of 7 hours and a maximum of 10, and your tickets are not included, so you will need a park ticket, and it needs to be a park hopper if you plan on going to more than one park. Our tour today was $650 an hour, so for a 7-hour tour, it's $4,550 before any kind of tax or tip. If you choose while you're on the tour to extend that for any reason, they can do it in 15-minute increments, but just for reference, if we end up going for 8 hours, it'll be a $5,200 tour today. So you may be asking yourself, what's included for a $5,000 extra charge at Walt Disney World? Well, as Max said, this is that white glove service. They call it door-to-door service. They will pick you up at your resort, drive you around property. As you're park hopping, you don't have to go through the main entrance. They will take you through backstage ways. Of course, a huge perk is that you get access to the different attractions. The guides will make sure you get on whatever you want to get on. You can ride things multiple times in an expedited queue. And ultimately, this is the top tier in Disney service. So your guide can plan your day for you, figure out what your family's going to like, make suggestions. These are Disney World experts. So especially for people that don't come as often or don't have as much knowledge of the park, you are going to be in good hands. You don't have to worry about trying to book lightning lanes. It is just the best way to turn your brain off and visit the parks. But bonus for us, we didn't even have to do that. We told our travel agent what we wanted to do today, which included, again, a new ride in the parks, a new entertainment offering, and she made sure to relay all of that with our guide, and we're just waiting to meet them now.
Now you can start your tour whenever you want. Because we wanted to enjoy some things this evening in the parks, we chose to start our tour at 3 p.m. Now, honestly, for the most bang for your buck, it makes the most sense to meet your guide while in a theme park, but we are going to experience the peak luxury of being picked up at a hotel, at a resort.
Like a VIP.
And taken to the parks.
Molly has bought a hat to, oh my, wow. Truly the pinnacle of every Disney vacation is this hat. Can you believe it? Wow.
That is a choice.
So brilliant. It had to have 2 cameras.
I need to get my hair into the back of it, but
Yeah.
I thought if I'm going to get a new hat,
Yeah.
I'm going to get one that says fashion and VIP.
And it does.
It does.
It says both of those.
Now here's the thing. Can you wear your ears with that hat?
No, that's too much. That would be ridiculous.
Oh, I don't agree.
I think you
this?
should wear it. Yep. Well, I would put them behind.
Well, behind the ears, obviously.
Like as if Minnie's wearing
Yeah, as
Yeah.
if Minnie's
ears?
wearing ears.
Yeah.
Wow, earception.
Oh, they're
All right, we just met our guide. This is Natalie.
Hi, friends.
She's from Brazil,
Yes,
which I'm very excited.
I am, but we're gonna have so much fun. We're
Yes.
gonna do a lot of rides today, so
Yeah.
come on.
Thank you. Maybe you can teach me to finally say pau de queijo correct.
queijo.
I always say it wrong, and I try every time.
You got it.
Whoa, we're on stage.
We did it.
We did it. We made it. We are right here. Look at us.
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought? So we were,
Each one of us
Yeah.
went through our own nostalgia blast.
yeah. Natalie drove us through backstage, which we can't film, but we parked backstage. Another guide came and scanned our tickets back there. They had a bucket of snacks for us if we wanted it, and now we have emerged right here in Epcot to ride Guardians. Man, what a way to get in the park! What a faster, more efficient way. They scanned us in. We're ready. And yeah, for all of us being cast members, it's a real blast from the past to be backstage, and you know, it reveals, if you haven't been backstage before, it's certainly not what you think it's gonna look like.
We're about to hop on. What song would you like?
Conga, I've been trying to get it for like 5 rides and I still haven't gotten it.
Max?
Team Conga.
Thank you.
Wow, I guess
Unite.
I'm
Chaos
a
Twins unite, our power together.
We are united.
solo dolo team September, I guess.
You're not solo.
You're right.
September.
Natalie says September too.
Thank you. Thank you.
You just left her
Oh,
hanging.
did I? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
My eyes closed. Thank
Wow.
you. Thank
Okay, I've locked onto your vehicle. We'll be right behind you. Nothing to worry about. Stop noise. Noise? No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing. I think we jumped back. Big bang!
See how I reciprocated that high five?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see how when you don't leave somebody hanging, you get the song that you
You
wanted?
get the song you want because we got
That
Conga, and it was amazing.
Next time.
And that ride bangs.
So fun.
you. It was a
Now-
good song. And
Yeah.
now,
even you were dancing.
yeah, of course I was. What do you think I am?
How can you not?
Yeah.
But now we're headed to ride a new ride, kind of.
It's a new ride, for sure.
All of our first
that's
time
what they
on
say.
new test track.
Woo! The excitement is oozing through us.
Is it because we're the test track hater club?
We
We're
are.
renaming Mammoth Club.
Wow, that's a really
really
bold
long
decision.
and
I
specific.
feel like,
No,
I feel like you've
we
made that
are
as
not
a
version.
We're staying open.
Yes.
yeah.
We've not been on this version.
Correct.
It's got a new re-theme.
It does.
apparently
Still
got lots of-
mostly like driving on the highway.
True,
It is, and a
but
convertible.
It apparently has multiple Easter eggs to World of Motion
Ah.
and original test track, and you know we love Easter
We
eggs.
love an
Yeah.
Easter egg.
So
And we also love an open highway.
We really do.
life is an open highway, you could say.
I want to drive it
How much though?
all night long.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I've heard that before.
Already in the first room, you are getting some of that old Epcot vibe. You see the transportation pavilion on a sign in the entrance, which does feel like it's calling back to the energy and space and land and seas of before. I also really like the windows where the guests on the attraction can see back in. That's giving World of Motion to me. It feels very similar to that original like World's Fair creation. So cool first impression so far. A real celebration of you have some like older automobiles. They've got video and displays of some older vehicles with newer and electric vehicles. Again, it's just giving a little bit of old Epcot, which is a welcomed addition.
Seatbelt securely fastened, and your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle. And we've always been dreaming about the road to tomorrow. By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to prepare us for any surprises. Woo! Nicely done.
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Imagine being able to customize your vehicle at home.
Can I show them?
Go for it.
What about this one?
Good choice. Now, Lance, here's one I think you'll really love.
Oh, I can make this.
Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Guys, I think we have to disband the test track hater club.
I mean, that's definitely better than V2.
It's the closest we've gotten to V1. I think it's edutainment. We're getting back to where Epcot is.
It felt very edutainment. There's some cool tech in there, like with the lights to make the smart road.
Yeah.
Cool. Bunch of Easter eggs. I'm gonna have to do a new Epcot secrets video because there's a bunch of Easter eggs and details.
That's true.
Like the car, when they paint it, they paint it like the one car.
The original, crash test dummy test track car.
Yeah. So, all right. It's still, just going 65 miles an hour, but on V2, it felt like that's all that was good.
Yeah.
It was like people are
You
excited
do
for
the
the
loop
lap,
and you'd go 65.
but no one really remembered the other parts. But this, I felt the first parts were more entertaining.
Memorable, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, felt old school Epcot. All right, good work.
Another incredible perk of the tour is that you are able to get beverages like water. Remember, hydrate before you dehydrate.
That's what I always say.
Molly's always telling people, stay hydrated.
I'm always like, guys, coffee doesn't count, drink water.
That's correct.
Molly, known advocate for consumption of water, and here it is included along with other like soft drink beverages. So we got some water, and we are going to make our way now to Disney's Hollywood Studios. And just like that, we find ourselves at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We have entered right next to Rock and Roller Coaster, featuring Aerosmith, no longer sponsored by Haynes. And to our left, of course, is the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Now, I just have to reiterate, I think one of the coolest parts about this entire experience is the fact that you have transportation to and from whatever park destination you would so like, included as a part of the tour if you've got that park hopper ticket. This access and entrance right into the park is unparalleled.
We've got a few stops here at Hollywood Studios after bouncing over from Epcot, and the first is Rise of the Resistance. Of course, a very popular attraction, often with a long wait. And Molly's waving. Hello, Molly. That's lovely. Yeah.
All together.
Here we'll be using the Lightning Lane entrance and joining the Resistance.
Hey, Molly.
Hey.
How do you feel about this?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Wow.
Wow.
You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Wait, you're still here? I was coming back with an attack.
Wait, those are the prisoners!
These two droids anyway. The escape pods just below us.
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Stop! The prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. And then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Your escape pods came in a little off target.
Well, one slightly abnormal entrance onto that ride later, and Lieutenant Beck is safe.
He is.
We've joined the Resistance.
We have.
We broke out.
Natalie wants to know if we want cool Coca-Colas from space.
Oh, we do, obviously.
Yes.
I definitely want a thermal detonator Coca-Cola.
Alan, do your best droid impression. It's pretty good. Yeah.
May the force be with you.
Thank you. Also with your spirit.
I'll do one on Fiend.
Yeah.
He's carrying a thermal detonator.
Because he's holding a thermal detonator.
Molly, what's your best droid impression? Yeah, that'll do it.
Wait. Or Toad?
Or Toad. Honestly, where's the line?
It's Toad. It's a little bit Elmo.
It is. It is. Oh yeah.
It's everyone.
Sesame Street coated, I guess.
These are very cool. They're only available in Galaxy's Edge. They have Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, and since we have, we can get water and soda throughout the tour, it's fun that Natalie offered these. And Max and Alan just both told me something interesting.
I haven't had one of these since the first time you brought me to Galaxy's Edge many years ago.
Many.
This is my first one.
Wow!
Yeah.
Does it taste better coming out of the orb?
I do wish I could say how refreshing it is in Arabesh.
Refreshing!
That's not Arabesh, but
That sounded like R2-D2. That's weird.
Exactly. It's all the same.
from the rough roadways of Batu, we have made our way to Sunset Boulevard to tackle both Rock and Roller Coaster and the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. I believe we are headed to ride Rock and Roller Coaster first, and I can't wait to go see Aerosmith in concert.
Hey, wait a minute. What? We can't leave these people here like this.
We can't?
No. Come on, you know how we feel about our fans.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, guys, what do you expect me to do? Send them all with you?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Steven, how about some backstage passes?
Yeah!
Wait a minute. I love that idea. How about some backstage passes?
Yeah!
Congratulations on those backstage passes, everybody. That has never happened in here before. Make sure you're keeping up with that party ahead of you, moving all the way forward, all the way down that alleyway. Those limos don't like wait for anyone, and you don't want to miss a thing, I promise. Keep on walking this way if you want to feel that sweet emotion, moving all the way forward and all the way down.
Well, we made it to the Aerosmith concert.
We really did.
And now we're gonna check into some accommodations right next door.
I mean, this is, again, the VIP treatment after a backstage concert.
Yeah.
Our hotel is right across the street.
Right across the way, friendly bellhops here to check us in.
That's right.
Yeah, they look not at all haunted by
No,
anything.
everything will be fine. I heard this was a 13 diamond hotel by AAA, which is pretty impressive. That's a lot of diamonds.
That is
That's a whole person up there. That's so much
That's a skin suit right there.
That's a skin suit.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
It's just how it works.
That's just
Alan.
true, Al. That's just
how it works.
technology. All of you are part of it.
Crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Natalie's taking us a secret way. It's a secret. A secret people way. Wow. Wow. That was so good.
Now you get the secret seating.
We're headed to Magic Kingdom now, but Natalie got us snacks. We got cream cheese stuffed pretzels
So good.
and waters, and we got special pins that you can only get from doing the VIP tour. So things are going well. And just like magic, we are in the Magic Kingdom. We enjoyed a snack on the way. Truly, the transportation is such a clutch way to get around. But we are headed into Town Square Theater because there is some exclusive VIP merchandise that if you would like it, you have to be on tour and you can stop by here and purchase it. But while we're headed into Town Square Theater, I want to share some fun information that Natalie gave us, which is that VIP guides, now, all information subject to change as always, they do have access to priority entrances at certain characters. Here at Magic Kingdom, it's Mickey here in Town Square Theater, both sides of Princess Fairy Tale Hall and Ariel. In Epcot, it's Anna and Elsa, and in Hollywood Studios, it is Olaf. So that's a great perk. We're not going to use that because we're focused on rides, but considering there are no lightning lanes for characters right now, if you had little ones especially, that would be a great priority if you did a VIP tour. I had to get the ears, and Alan got the hat because, I don't know, some of you may know this, Alan and I used to work in guest relations, and that's where we met.
That's true.
That's true, and Max worked in entertainment.
And that's where we met.
And that's where they met, and then then you meet other people.
And that's our origin story.
And then you meet other people.
Sometimes people meet other people.
Sometimes, when you know mutual people, you also meet the other people that they know.
It's
What
a
a weird way to say that I introduced you.
Anyway, the fact that they have the guest relations plaid on ears, like I had to have it, and now Natalie's kindly carrying our beautiful bag, and we're headed to go ride some rides.
Our first stop here in Magic Kingdom, the Bayou. And it's actually Max's first time going down the Bayou as we head to Tiana's Bayou adventure. I've said Bayou so much in the last 30 seconds.
You know where I want to sit?
Tell me.
Bayou.
I love that. Was good. Hey, that was pretty nice. Yeah. Bros do ride together though. So yeah, sure. Yeah, so we have to. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
That wasn't
Yeah.
a joke,
No, I understand. Yeah.
serious.
Just want to be clear.
Very serious.
Okay. Got it. Cool. I love all the Easter eggs that are hidden throughout this queue, and if you would like to know more about them, boy, we have a full video from the opening of this ride where we did a deep dive because we certainly weren't trapped here due to the rain, but we spent a long time in this queue finding every little Easter egg that we could.
The problem is, as good as we look, we are not ready for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Now we're ready. Also, Natalie got us these ponchos, so shout out to Natalie.
MVP.
Hey, y'all! Thanks for helping me put the musicians for our party tonight. Louis, they're on their way.
Any bands down here? Come on, wherever you are!
Larry supremacy.
Master Bird.
Just took our adventure through the Bayou. Max, was your first time? Enjoyed?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Now, we want to remember this moment, so we made sure to scan for our photos from the attraction.
All of us are like this.
Because all of us definitely can see our faces as we are definitely not ducking for cover on our way down the massive 50-foot drop. But that's another point to mention that while you're on this tour, your on-ride photos are included. Now, that's not like any PhotoPass photographer, so if you just stopped in the middle of Main Street and wanted to get a PhotoPass picture, that is not included. But your on-ride photos, they are.
We're nearing time to get our place for a night parade, but before we do that, we're squeezing in as many attractions as we can, and this next one is Tron Light Cycle Run. I've heard that we're taking a special pathway, maybe getting some support from Natalie on our items, so we won't be utilizing the locker system. So sometimes there are kind of slightly different entrances or exits from these attractions, part of the perk of just making it easier to get around. So we're hyped to go on a very popular attraction, Tron Light Cycle Run.
Are you ready to kill someone?
I'm sorry, what?
You know that's what happens.
Oh yeah. It was just out of the blue.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying that's what you're getting psyched for.
Molly just wants to set the tone here.
I want people to understand that when you drive through the orange and the pixels splatter you, that's their guts.
Yeah, but you know, they're canonically ones and zeros, so let's not think too much about it. But yes, do be mindful of the stakes of the ride, which may include unaliving someone.
We did it! We killed those guys!
We did.
I mean in the race. We won the race.
We won the race!
And now we have time to squeeze in one more ride before we head to our viewing of the new nighttime parade. And we're gonna keep it local. We're gonna keep it in Tomorrowland and head to a nostalgic favorite for us, Spas Mountain. Spas. We get to go again.
The other side.
The other side. We rode Omega, now we're riding Alpha.
All right, well, we have assessed the two different sides of Space Mountain and now are headed to our special reserved viewing for the new nighttime parade, Disney Starlight: Dream the Night Away. I'm really excited to see this. This will be my first time seeing it. I know it'll be Max's as well. Molly has gotten a preview, and I've, I guess, gotten a preview through the clips she sent me, but I'm excited to see it live in living color.
Hey, can you touch your toes? Wow! Oh, the backwards hat.
It's getting serious now.
Wow. Pretty good.
It's the backwards hat.
I don't actually know if I can.
Molly, known to be the most flexible among
Hey, she did it.
Hold on, you gotta do it again. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, what was that? Do that again.
A toe touch.
You know, I'm not sure it was.
Wait, how close do you think you were?
Right there. All right, this is an amazing view. Look how crowded it is down there. So definitely happy to be in a reserved viewing area. Your guide can request reserved viewing areas for any of the parades, for any of the nighttime spectaculars, for a lot of the shows, such as Festival of the Lion King or Beauty and the Beast live on stage. And then up here in this little section, Natalie got us ice cream sandwiches and waters, which was amazing. And then there's also waters up here and some photo things, but it is nice to have a little reserved section, not have to worry about a spot for the parade. And an amazing view.
Valentina, do you think everyone is wishing upon a star right now? Are you? Oh, go on, wiggle.
So we just saw the parade. Heck of a view.
Yeah,
I saw it the other night on the Liberty Square Bridge. This was way better because it was so fun to see the lights all go off on Main Street and hear the crowd react and
the
have
cheers.
the floats come out, and the view up there is incredible of that parade. So what do we think?
Listen, I just love the fact that we have a nighttime parade again.
Yeah.
And I think it was really fun to see nods to past nighttime parades.
Yeah.
That was really nostalgic for me. Everything from, you have a little bit of Main Street Electrical Parade playing and, and the sort of the undertones throughout that theme playing, and then ending with Jiminy.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
What do you think your favorite float was? If you had to pick.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and take Whimsy, the train.
All right. Well, I mean,
mine.
a great selection.
Yeah.
And I think it's, not only is he a cute train and it's got tons of amazing characters on it, but at one point they do play the Main Street Electrical Parade and all the characters are clapping and getting the crowd into it. And I actually wish there was more of that in the parade.
I agree.
Because I think the main theme of this one is slow.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I like the nostalgic music.
How much yours?
That's tough. I think mine is a toss-up between the Coco float.
Yeah,
just
that
because
one
the
is
two
awesome.
Alibrijes that you have on there. But I keep coming back to Peter Pan.
I do like that.
That one was awesome
Yeah,
too.
The way it rises up.
The London skyline.
There's a moment from that view where you have this star framing Cinderella Castle, and it was amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, there are a lot of really beautiful floats. I do think the floats are the highlight of this parade.
Fully
For me,
agree.
the floats are truly beautiful, a lot of light effects. Shout out Moana, shout out
with the
waves.
array.
Yeah. I mean, really beautiful. But for me, it's Blue Fairy starting the parade.
Oh,
There is something very special about the Blue Fairy back in the Magic Kingdom, starting this parade off. I think that is... It may not be the most extravagant float in the parade, but it is pretty special.
And a really cool reveal that they have in the float
yeah,
too.
I agree. Yeah, I think last thing I'll say about the parade is overall, I'm so happy we have one back.
I
It
agree.
is not my favorite nighttime parade I've ever seen, which may partly be nostalgia. Like, I don't have nostalgia for this parade yet, and I have lots of nostalgia for Main Street Electric Parade and
Spectro.
Spectro.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it needs more performers in the street.
I agree.
There's tons of great characters on the beautiful floats, but we're missing, like, they're just Tinkerbell and a few movers.
I think that those gaps between felt a lot more bare than they did in other parades, and just adding another unit in between is a huge win.
Yeah, but it beautiful, and again, so happy it's back in the Magic.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Mickey. Hello.
You're the best. I feel like I need to pick one of myself. Yeah, I'm kind of, well, I can't pull it up here as well. But we're just missing you to see.
Oh, it's always good to see you now. Just watched your new parade. You look great.
You look great.
Yeah, you have so many outfits.
True.
Yeah, it's amazing, honestly. Yeah, but when you see our hats, as you were saying, we got.
We're really just missing you.
So we go ahead and
Yeah, we had to come see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Hi, guys. Bye. Thank you so much, Natalie. It was amazing.
See you guys again, okay?
Thank you. You're amazing.
Take care.
This is how.
They don't like this angle.
This is how
I think it's
Alan has
great.
posed us for the tour.
Oh.
Yeah, keep those feetsies off the bed.
I got my feetsies off the bed.
Yeah, this is how Alan has posed us for the
I think it's
discussion.
totally. I think it's totally natural. I don't know what you're talking about.
totally natural. I'm sinking in the middle and I don't 100% know. Get off and off.
Where's your coat?
What do you think we should do when we graduate?
Guys, what do you think will happen
What do you
when
think
we
the? I can't
graduate?
wait to be an adult. You can do whatever you want.
You ever think about leaving this small town we're from?
If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Nashville.
You big Max.
Okay. Orlando.
All right, so we have just ended our VIP tour. We are now back at the Wilderness Lodge. First of all, massive thank you and shout out to Natalie. She was an absolute pleasure. What a delight
She was great.
to hang out and spend the day with. So just want to make sure we give her a special shout out here.
Yeah, I think talking about like the pros of doing this, one of them is they have the creme de la creme of cast members.
Absolutely.
As VIP tour guides, they know their stuff in and out. They know fun facts. They know, like, if you don't know Disney as well as we do, they're gonna be like, hey, here's some suggestions of rides. Here's, you know, they know everything, so you don't have to know it going in.
And speaking of your guides, please tip them. It is customary to tip a guide in this role because of the exemplary service they provide, and we do often get asked what that number would look like. And while we don't have an exact figure, you can ultimately tip as much or as little as you want. Some guidelines would be, some folks like to tip the cost of what it would be for 1 hour of the service, 10 to 20% of your total cost, if you so choose, or some folks like tipping a flat rate per person in their group.
Like a $50 to $100 per person in your group. Those are just like, when I asked our travel agent what they say, I looked online, that kind of is the three figures that I saw.
You also get access. One of the biggest pros to me was the transportation.
Yeah.
We got to bypass the hassle of the main entrance crowds, the security crowds, right? Using the transportation like buses or a monorail, or, we got to have a van service from the Wilderness Lodge to 3 different theme parks, driven backstage, dropped off near the attraction we were going to. It was so seamless and made the day go so fast.
And on top of that, we got priority VIP viewing for the newest parade that has ever, the newest parade here at Walt Disney World. And if we had wanted to, and we wanted to stay later, we could have also had VIP viewing for the fireworks.
True.
So that's a huge perk, and let me tell you, not very crowded. Folks were lining up to watch that parade hours before. The same would have been an absolute mayhem, I know, to get ready to go to fireworks immediately after a parade, and we would have been able to bypass all of that. Yeah. An added bonus as well is it's the only way to currently bypass certain lines for character meet and greets.
Yeah, ever since Genie Plus transitioned to Lightning Lane, they did not keep Lightning Lanes open for Mickey or Princess Fairy Tale Hall or some of these other characters, and they get very long lines. Yep. So that's I think a kind of bonus maybe people don't know you can do on the tour. They think of the rides, but maybe not these other things. Yeah. Also, I think what sets a VIP tour apart for me is like the fact that there's just little touches of someone helping you all day and making your day seamless. Like, you know, at one point, Natalie got us right on Tower of Terror, and then when she's like, okay, I'll meet you at the exit, and she had pretzels waiting for us. They had snacks every time we got dropped off backstage. We were handed waters anytime we wanted them, or, you know, she got us ice creams for the parade. And while it's not, you know, an unlimited amount of snacks and things like that, just other touches to it. She would take our stuff getting on the ride. She would hold our bags. We bought merchandise. She carried the bag for us. I know if you have kids, they'll probably push strollers. Just little things throughout the day that make your day easier.
Yeah.
But with all this pros, there are some cons to know about. This first one's going to sound weird. So with the time we would have waited in our line show, the day we calculated, would have been around 10 and a half hours waited in queue without in standby lines. We actually waited an hour and 9 minutes. And I know that sounds like a massive pro, and it is, frankly. But if you purchase the multi-pass service or even the fancy rides on top of that, you're going to get the same wait time differential, because all we were doing was accessing the lightning lane space. There was not a specific backdoor entrance. We were not bypassing the queue. We were going to be in the queue with folks who had paid for that service. Which I'm just going to say, it feels interesting when you have somebody who's paid for the multi-pass service versus paying for the VIP tour service. There is a distinct cost differential there.
Yeah, we had a little bit shorter access point at Tower of Terror. We cut off like maybe 5 or 8 minutes of the queue, and she let us reride space without waiting twice. But that was
huge perk there. Yeah.
The only time, and I did find myself wondering at Guardians specifically. Guardians tends to get backed up even in the lightning lane. It was about 10 minutes to get into the pre-show, which is technically when Disney stops the clock. But then it was another 20 plus, 25 minutes plus to go from the pre-show to actually boarding the vehicle. And I found it very surprising that there was not a way to bypass that when you are paying this incredibly high premium cost. Same thing at Test Track. Yeah, we only waited like 12 or 13 minutes on a 115 minute wait, which is obviously way better.
Yeah, big pro.
And it had just come up from a weather downtime. But like Alan said, you're waiting with everyone else who paid with Lightning Lane. So it's surprising that there's not more immediate access for this price point.
Yeah, simply when you are looking at whether this is worth it or not, it's hard to not say, well, I could have just gotten Lightning Lane.
Yeah, and it does take away, Lightning Lane is very confusing, and while you don't spend all day on your phone, in my opinion, you do spend part of your day on your phone, and yes, it is confusing to book, and you've got to get up a week in advance, and all the things that go into Lightning Lane. You may, have a Lightning Lane at one part of the park, and then the next one you get at the other. It is not the most user-friendly system. So having a guide does take away that part of the issue, but that is the access point.
Yeah. Another thing that I noticed was, we did call out that our on-ride PhotoPass photos were included with this. To be honest, I was surprised other PhotoPass photos weren't included with this. I'm shocked that on a VIP tour, we couldn't take a photo in front of the castle, and that would be included as part of this package. I just sort of expected that would be. And then the other one is that, while it didn't pertain to us, we had a big meal prior to getting on our VIP tour. I'm also a little surprised that even a quick service meal was not included in the cost. Had we wanted to, I'm sure Natalie would have been kind enough to go and get our mobile order for us, but we would have paid for any quick service items that we wanted throughout the VIP tour. And again, for a 7-hour venture, while we said, oh, we're just gonna go and get as much done as possible, I imagine if you have little ones, you probably are gonna need a meal at some point. And again, just surprising when you think about the exorbitant cost of this experience that your Casey's is not included.
I mean, all that said, we had a phenomenal day. Yeah. It was great. And I just want to say it again. Natalie was an absolute blast to hang out with and spend the day with. And we got to do so much fun stuff.
It was definitely a bucket list day.
For sure.
For me, because, I'm lucky enough to get to come here a lot, but as a former guest relations cast member and as a former tour guide, I come here a lot. I always see the people with the guides, and it's always like, oh, but that's so fun to have someone that just takes care of you all day, and so it really was a really fun day to be able to do this all together and just have probably the most relaxing day I've had in Walt Disney World in a very long time.
You really do just sort of get to turn your brain off and allow...
That's probably the ultimate pro, is you just get to come to a destination that, let's face it, can be very, very complicated and daunting, and you just get to, like, have a good time.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, again, this is something we don't necessarily have to deal with, but especially if you're coming with a large family or a group with kids, I can imagine how stressful it would be to have to plan all those things ahead of time. Then make sure that you're trying to get everybody's favorite ride taken care of. You're having to fiddle-faddle if you follow Molly's guides that she puts out.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, you should. Please look at those videos. And this just makes all that go away.
You know who else can help with that? A great travel agent.
Listen, I didn't know that's how we were going to lead into this, but I love it.
So I'd like to once again thank Be Our Guest Vacation for sponsoring this video and booking our room here at Wilderness Lodge, as well as our tour, taking care of any of the details we needed for both of those things. But truly, we work with them because they're wonderful. They can do all this. They can plan everything for you and help suggest things for you, help you use the dining plan to your best abilities, make dining reservations for you. And genuinely, we use them to book all of our Disney cruises. Anytime we go to Disneyland and need a hotel, they are all wonderful. They're a platinum agency with Disney, so and they're free. They don't cost you anything to use a travel agent, and so it's at this point I'm like, why did I ever book my own cruises?
Well, that brings us to the end of our day. What was your favorite part of the day?
A new night parade at Magic Kingdom. Sorry, I just need it.
You had to steal it.
I'm just gonna steal it.
You did the Molly approach,
I'm just gonna
which is
steal
just
it.
jump
If
in.
I just say it fast, I'll get it.
Yeah, that's true. That is usually my approach. I'm gonna say one that surprised me. New test track. I am thrilled to dismantle the test track hater club, and I really did think that was a great improvement on that attraction.
Nice.
I'm excited to ride it again, which is, frankly, I did not know I'd be this jazzed about it.
That is a sentence I never thought I would hear coming from anybody in this group.
Listen, I just have a car, so it never thrilled me, you know? And now it's like, yeah, that was fun, and there's a lot of Easter eggs I want to look for and stuff. So I think that was a good job.
It's nice to bring back edutainment to Epcot.
Yeah.
It was great.
Well done, Disney. That's what my mom says every time she likes something. She gets off the ride, she goes, that is so well done, Disney.
That is factually correct. I'm going to co-sign both of yours. But I want to talk a little bit about the experience that we had when we were with Natalie and she was able to sort of back-to-back have us on Space Mountain on both sides, the Alpha and Omega.
Yeah, that was really fun.
I think at that moment, that was like, I felt sort of like that childlike giddiness of like, we get to do something so cool right now and go ride this ride a second time. It was so great. I don't remember the last time I had felt that way, and that was really cool to go on this classic attraction twice in a row and just be able to experience both sides very fast. Lickety-split, as some would say.
Fast like a rocket.
That is what a child said behind us.
Saying.
Fast like a rocket.
Fast like a rocket.
Fast like a rocket.
I've seen that on signs and shirts. But in any case, friends, that brings us to the end of our day.
You got it. You're nailing it. You're doing so good.
Oh, I'm going to continue. I was going to throw it to you. My ear's out of place.
You do this part.
Oh. Hey. Fast like a rocket.
Fast like a rocket.
So, until next time, friends, please be sure to rate this video.
It's not the podcast.
It's not the podcast.
Hey, rate it right now. Get in the comments.
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Tell us
what do you think it is?
1 to 10.
But until next time, friends, please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you are new, follow us on all of our socials, and come join us on Discord. We'd love to have you there. The links for that are all down below.
This was such a fun item to check off on our bucket list. Let us know what's on your Disney and theme park bucket list, and if you've got any we should try next, let us know that as well. But until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
I'm Alan.
And I'm Max.
And it has been so magical.
It has been.
Max?
Yeah.
I have to show you something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Disney. Tell me a joke.
Did you hear? Some car dented Till Mater's bumper and drove off.
What?
Don't worry. Till Mater will catch up.
What?
Hey, Disney. Tell me a joke.
Hey, Ocean. I have a joke for you. How do you know if the ocean has good vision? It can see everything. What'd you think? Yeah, I knew you'd like it.
Do you think these are good jokes?
You know I don't.